In previous video, we have discussed about rivers, perennial and non-perennial rivers. So here we will discuss about the important rivers: Krishna River, Kaveri, Mahanadi, Narmada, Indus, Ganges, Yamuna, and Brahmaputra. Before that, we should know that students, all of you should have the knowledge of about the direction of the map. How can we see direction? Where is east, west, north, south? So when we see map, so what is map? Map is a drawing of the earth on flat surface, and globe is a model of the earth. Our earth is round in shape. So we can see states, countries, continents on globe accurately. But here on map is a flat surface, है ना? It is not shown accurately here. So about directions, east is in the right side, west is in the left side, north is at the top, south is at the bottom of the map. When we see India's map, then we can see that here three sides water. Right side in the east, Bay of Bengal, left side in the west, Arabian Sea, in the south, Indian Ocean, and our southern India. See, when we go comes towards the south, from here on the top we start. See the shape of India. It is increasing when we comes down, but when we comes towards south, okay, see towards south, its width is decreasing. So its shape is like a ice cream cone. Southern India shape is like a ice cream cone. Here are important rivers. All the rivers are here. And see, here are neighboring countries: Pakistan, China, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Myanmar, and Sri Lanka. Important rivers. So first one is Krishna. Krishna River. The Krishna River is the one of the longest river in India. The river is almost 1300 km long. It is also considered as the fourth biggest river in terms of water inflow. The river is also called Krishna Veni. Kaveri. Kaveri is a large Indian river. The origin of the river is in Karnataka. It flows generally south and east through Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. The river is the source for an extensive irrigated system and hydroelectric power. Hydroelectric power means electricity produced from water. Hydroelectricity means electricity produced from water. The Mahanadi. Mahanadi is a major river in east central India. The river flows through the states of Chhattisgarh and Orissa. This river is really very important for the state of Orissa. It flows slowly for about 900 kilometers and deposits more silt than any other river in Indian subcontinent. So Mahanadi Valley is best known for its fertile soil and flourishing agriculture. Fertile soil means that land is good for agriculture. Narmada River. It is also called the Reva, flows in central India. It is the third longest river that flows entirely within India after Godavari and Krishna. It is also known as lifeline of Madhya Pradesh for its huge contribution to the state of Madhya Pradesh in many ways. Next is Indus. The Indus River is the major south flowing river in South Asia. The total length of the river is 3610 kilometers. The Indus is the most important supplier of water resources to Punjab and Sindh plains. It forms the backbone of agriculture and food production in India. The Ganges River. The Ganges, also known as Ganga, is the transboundary river of Asia which flows through India and Bangladesh. It is the third largest river in the world by discharge. The Ganges is most sacred river to Hindus. It is also a lifeline to millions of Indians who live along its course. Yamuna. The Yamuna River, also known as the Jumna, is the longest and the second largest tributary river of Ganges. It merges with the Ganges at Triveni Sangam, Prayagraj, the site for Kumbh Mela every 12 years. It is the longest river in India which does not directly flow into the sea. Last one is Brahmaputra River. According to this chapter, the Brahmaputra River is one of the major rivers of Asia, a transboundary river which flows through China, India and Bangladesh. It is the 10th largest river in the world by discharge and the 15th longest. The Brahmaputra is an important river for irrigation, hydroelectricity generation and transportation. So with this we have completed our chapter. Students, we have completed our syllabus too. So revise your syllabus, and if you have any doubt then ask me on WhatsApp group. Students, stay home, stay safe and study well. Follow the instructions of your parents.